A brief history of Japan, from ancient beginnings to modern times. Japan, an island nation with a history as rich as it is ancient, has evolved from humble beginnings into a global powerhouse. Join us as we explore the key events that shaped Japan, from its early days to the modern era. Ancient Japan, Jomon to Yayoi periods. Our journey begins with the Jomon period around 14,000 BCE, where Japan's earliest inhabitants left behind intricate pottery that still amazes us today. Fast forward to 300 BCE, and the Yayoi people introduced rice farming and metalworking, laying the foundations of Japanese society. This period marked the shift from a hunter-gatherer culture to a more settled agricultural society. The Yamato state and the introduction of Buddhism, Kofun to Noro periods. The 3rd century CE saw the rise of the Yamato state, Japan's first form of centralized government. The Kofun period, named after the massive burial mounds, or Kofun, saw the Yamato clan establishing dominance. By the 6th century, Buddhism made its way from Korea, intertwining with Shinto traditions and influencing Japan's culture deeply. In 710, Noro became Japan's first permanent capital, marking the beginning of the Noro period, a time when Japan began to document its history extensively. The Hean period and the rise of the samurai. The Hean period, from 794 to 1185 CE, is often seen as Japan's classical age, a golden era of art, poetry, and literature. But as the imperial court grew increasingly insular, the warrior class, or samurai, began to rise in power. This shift laid the groundwork for Japan's feudal era. The Kamakura Shogunate and Mongol invasions. In 1192, the Kamakura Shogunate was established, marking the beginning of military rule in Japan. The shogunate faced a significant threat in the late 13th century when the Mongols attempted to invade Japan twice. Miraculously, both invasions were thwarted, largely due to typhoons, which the Japanese called kamikaze, or divine wind. The Warring States period and unification. After the fall of the Kamakura Shogunate, Japan entered the turbulent Warring States period, where regional warlords, called daimyo, fought for power. This chaos ended in the late 16th century when 3 powerful leaders, Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, successfully unified Japan. Ieyasu established the Tokugawa Shogunate in 1603, bringing peace and stability to Japan for over 250 years. The Edo Period and isolationist policy. The Edo period, under Tokugawa rule, was characterized by a strict social hierarchy and a policy of isolation from the rest of the world. Despite limited foreign contact, Japan thrived culturally and economically, with the arts, including kabuki theater and ukiyo-e woodblock prints, reaching new heights. The Meiji Restoration and modernization. In 1868, Japan underwent a dramatic transformation during the Meiji Restoration, which restored power to the emperor and ended centuries of feudal rule. Determined to avoid colonization, Japan rapidly industrialized, adopting Western technologies and practices, and emerging as a modern nation. Japan's expansion, World War II, and aftermath. Japan's modernization led to imperial ambitions, culminating in its involvement in World War II. After the devastating atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, Japan surrendered, marking the end of the war. The post-war era saw Japan rebuild with astonishing speed, leading to an economic boom in the latter half of the 20th century. Japan today. Today, Japan is a global leader in technology and culture, balancing its ancient traditions with modern innovation. From the serene temples of Kyoto to the bustling streets of Tokyo, Japan's history continues to influence its vibrant present. Japan's journey from an isolated island nation to a global powerhouse is a story of resilience and adaptation. If you found this history as fascinating as we do, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the histories of the world's most intriguing nations. Thanks for watching.